Howdy, 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 people. How's it going? Trying to figure this out here. I can't share screen, so I guess I'll just have to show the ugly mug so you guys can see it. But I got to read something because I just got something from Anglo American. Anglo American is the number one largest platinum supplier in South Africa to the world. April 24th, my birthday. 2025 overview, first quarter 2025 performance versus prior quarter Q1 2024. So this is a year-over-year review of the number one largest platinum dealer in the world. There are no work-related injuries for this period. Total recordable injuries frequency rate improved by 7% to 1.7 per million hours at own operations, Own management mines platinum group metals production decreased by 8%. We already know Impala decreased their production. Didn't decrease. Their production has been decreased by 20%. They're the number two platinum miner of the world. The number one platinum miner of the world in Q1 of 2025, production has decreased by 8% to 462,000 ounces, primarily due to the heavy rains February that caused widespread flooding that impacted Tumela and the Amadelupa mines, normalizing for an Abudubla, whatever, impact. Owned management mines, MC, would have been in line with production. So they would have been in line, but they're not. They're down by about 8%. Purchase of the PM decreased by 29%, or 234,300 ounces, mainly driven by Kroondal's transition to a 4E tolling arrangement from September 2024, as well as lower receipts from third parties. Refined PM production in the first quarter of every year is typically lower than the other quarters due to annual stock count and progressive and processing assessment. Production decreased by 30%. That's 437,100 ounces, owing to, in addition to the annual process in the first quarter, a triennial stock count at the precious metals refinery, the transition of Kroondal volumes to a 4E tolling arrangement, and lower MC production. Sales volumes decreased by 30% to 493,700 ounces, in line with lower refined production. Guidance for 2025, MC and refined production guidance of 3.0 and 3.4 million ounces. Cash operating unit cost guidance between I guess it's the rand, 17,500, 18,000 per PGM ounce. Wow. And targeted at the sustaining cost of between $970 and $1,000 per ounce in E3. It remains unchanged. Production remains subject to the impact of the Escalon load. So they're saying that they're expecting the price of platinum in Q3 to be between $970 and $1,000 an ounce. And then they go into safety. There is no work-related fatalities for the period, and the total recordable injury frequency rate, it improved by 7%. Total production decreased. Now this is the percentages I gave you earlier were for different segments of their mine. Now the total platinum group metals production decreased by 17% against the prior period, primarily due to lower third-party POC production, which means they're secondary mines, owing to Kroondal volumes. Having transitioned to a 4E tolling arrangement from the September 2024, as well as lower productions from Amandelbult, which was 41,000 ounces at one of their smaller mines, on a like-for-like basis to account for the Kroondal transition and the flooding impact. So flooding is basically